everyone, I'm back again and I am making dinner in my quick cooker. I'm prepping it and I'm going to put it on the delay setting so it doesn't actually start cooking until I want it to in a couple of hours. So I figured I'd come on and show you what I'm doing. So I'm making cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken, which is one of our favorite things in the quick cooker. So I have some onions here already chopped up and I threw some in here already and we're just going to chop them up. This is the manual food processor and it's the best and fastest way to chop your onions. Make salsa, chop, whatever you need, whatever needs chopping. This is the best tool to do it. So I have this chopped up and this has been warming. I have it on the sear setting right now and it's been warming up for 3 minutes. So I'm going to add these to it. I'm going to add these, ooh, feel that sizzle. Add the onions right to it, and then I'm going to get the peppers chopped up and add those to it also. Ooh, look at that steam. Woo! Okay, we'll move that out of the way. Let's get these peppers. It actually called for just a red pepper, but I only had one, and I'm doubling the recipe, so I have 1 red pepper and 2 yellows. So we're going to just chop these up in here. This is the quick slice. Remember I told you we got to do that rocking motion with this. So we do it one way, then we turn the peppers around, do it the other way, and drop them right in there. And then we do it again. And whoop, those ones kind of went nuts there. What happened there? I don't know. Take them out, turn them the other way. Same thing, little rocking motion. Throw it right in there. Got some little stragglers here. Pop those in there too. And then this is going to sear for like 3 minutes. What does it say? 3 minutes, I think? Nope, 4 minutes. Number 3 we got here. Doesn't want to go here. Now remember what I told you about this thing. This quick slice is not for hard vegetables like potatoes or onions. And that's what I did with mine the first time I got it. So that's like why mine is not lining up properly. And it's not cutting so nicely because I did that. And that's why things keep getting stuck in it like this. So, get on in there. There you go. Okay, we got a few more here. But it's great for mushrooms, even things like strawberries, kiwi fruit, whatever. Whatever you have that you need to slice up that's soft. Cheeses. I just used it for my cheese at lunchtime when I was making the grilled cheese. When you're making cheese for a cheese platter, you know, anything soft like that, this is great for. If you do happen to use something, accidentally do something harder in it, like potatoes or onions, it can bend the little delicate, semi-delicate blades, and that will void your warranty on it. So we don't want that to happen, because that's what happened to me, so don't be like me. So, I got one more of this to do here. And we're going to give that a little stir. Whoop, there we go. And I have one little stray red one here. I love this thing for these dicing things too. It's so great. We're going to give that a little stir. And then we're going to press some garlic into here. Let me move these out of the way. This was heating up with a couple tablespoons of olive oil. So the garlic press is amazing. You don't even have to peel your garlic. I did cut mine in half though because they're huge. So we're going to squirt that right in there. We're going to use the little tool to scrape it right off and also to clean it right out. Then we'll throw the next one in and do the same thing. Right in there, scrape it right off and peel it out. Whoop, there we go. Get on out of there. Now like I said, this is going to sear for 4 minutes, which it may be pretty close to already, but I didn't have all my ingredients prepped ahead of time because I wanted to show you guys how great these things are. So, the garlic press too, the little tool, let me show you in a second. We'll get some more garlic in here. It makes it pretty small, it minces it pretty small, and your hands never have to touch the garlic. If you don't like garlic, if you don't like to touch garlic, then this is the tool for you, because you never have to touch it. And if you do happen to touch it, you get some garlic smell on your hand or onion smell on your hand or something that's kind of gross and you don't like it, all you need to do is hand wash this and it will take the smell right out of your hands because of the zinc that's in it. So that's a pretty cool feature too for people who don't like to touch garlic or who don't like to have smelly hands for whatever reason. I mean, nobody likes to have smelly hands, but I mean, whatever reason your hands might be smelly for. So, ooh, that was a good one. There's a lot that came out with that. Of course, I put 3 cloves in there, so it should have been a lot. All right, so we're done with that. We're gonna let that sit a little bit. Oh, this garlic smells so good. Now we have, well, I doubled the recipe, so it's the regular recipe is 2 tablespoons olive oil. You heat that up for 3 minutes, then add 1 medium onion chopped, 1 medium red bell pepper chopped. I actually diced it, but whatever. 2 cloves of garlic pressed with the garlic press, half a teaspoon of salt. But like I said, I'm doubling, so I need to add, ooh, I always do this when I'm doing videos. I always dump salt. I'm going to add a full teaspoon of salt. Now we're just going to let this cook for a few minutes until these are soft. So far, that's what we have in here. And we're going to add 1 cup of Arborio Rice. Any brand, whatever brand you like to buy. And those are pretty good. So now we have this cooking. Let's see, we're going to add the rice now. I already have this pre-measured. We're going to add the rice, stir this around. I just kind of want to coat the rice with the oil and the, you know, get the seasonings all throughout it. So now we have 1 cup of Arborio Rice, and now it's calling for, let's see, we have this combined. We're going to hit cancel. Oh, it smells so good. You guys would love having this cooking in your house right now. Oh my gosh. And now we're going to add the chicken, which I know this doesn't look like a lot of chicken because it's not. It's like a cup, maybe like 4 thigh, but that's because I have leftover chicken tenderloins that I'm just going to chop up and throw in here when I'm done. So we're going to add the chicken raw. Did you notice that was raw chicken? Right on top. I'm not really mixing it around, I'm just spreading it out because it was kind of clumped in my bowl there. Add the chicken, then we're going to add the broth, right? Chicken, the broth, and then 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. So I'm actually almost out of the Dijon mustard, so I'm going to put in what I have. And I just tried to season this a little better. See, there it is. My extra little mustard stuff or whatever it is. So now I'm going to scrape out the rest of my Dijon mustard. This reminds me of that commercial. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? I don't even know if that commercial's still on anymore, but that's what it reminded me of. Is that even this? Is that Dijon mustard that does that, or is that something different? I don't even know, because I don't really like mustard. But the recipe calls for it, so we're adding it. And I always add it, even though I don't like it, to this recipe. I'm going to stir that around just a teeny bit, not really like mixing up the bottom too much. So now let's see, the next thing we would do, which I'm not going to do because like I said, I'm going to use the delay setting so that it cooks while I'm out. Add the chicken, the broth, mustard. Oh, it does say to stir. I better stir that a little better. Excuse me. Then we're going to put the lid on, and you would normally just select the white rice setting and push start. But I'm going to select the delay because I don't want it to start right away because then, you know, dinner would be scorched to the bottom by the time we get home later. I'm going to set the delay so that it cooks while I'm gone so it's ready when we walk in the door. So when the timer goes up, then you're going to stir in the broccoli and cheese. So it's 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese and 2 cups of broccoli or whatever vegetable you want. I made this with asparagus too, and it's green beans. Now it says to just add the broccoli raw, but I like to saute my vegetables on the stove with a little garlic rub and then put them in because it gives it a lot more flavor. And I tried it one time with just frozen, like I had like whatever it was, 2 cups of frozen broccoli, and I just threw it in there like the recipe said, and it was like the broccoli definitely needed the little sauteing on the stove. So if you want it to have a little more flavor, then do that. If you don't feel like washing more dishes, then don't. It's flexible like that. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys that. Again, that was the cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken, and of course you can use, you know, probably other cheeses or whatever, depending on what risotto recipe you're making. But the cheddar is great, and you want to use, oh, I'm sorry, there's something else you have to mix in. You mix in the cheddar after it's done cooking, the broccoli, the grated cheddar, 1 cup of grated cheddar, and 2 ounces of cream cheese. I forgot that one. That like helps it thicken up a little bit. And then 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, which I never have fresh lemon, so I never do the juice, and it doesn't seem to affect the taste. Like it still tastes delicious. So that's that, and thanks for watching. And please let me know if you have any questions. Hi Kelly, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have questions. If you want more recipes, I'm happy to help with any of that. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.